Yes, sir. We're going to run this one back for sure, whether it's a VOD review, any of you that are watching, make sure you rewatch this tournament because from start to finish, it has been absolutely insane. I've loved every bit of the gameplay so far. The late story of Medine.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of something that rhymes with teak. I got leak. I got weak. I got
Fleek.
All right.
Eyebrows on fleek.
Enough of that. It's the last game. Let's get serious here. It's Deceptos, though, a top 10 competitor right now who's in a world of trouble here, and he's going to get taken out by Bad Sniper over at the Fortilla. This is a ridiculous day of competition. Bad Sniper, like we said, has already played spoiler for one. He's looking to come back in and take out Lanouf here, though. Lanouf was on the rise as well, having quite a decent track going for him for a second there. So now to see both the perspectives here, he's on fire right now, but he's hearing Bad Sniper come in. Bad Sniper wants a piece of this. This is a very, very awkward place to fight. Yes, Lanouf understands that. He goes up to the next layer.
Yeah, Lanouf and Bad Sniper both around the top 40-ish range, so they're trying to crack their way and guarantee that top 30, which is $1,000 guaranteed for playing Fortnite. Not too bad for these two, but it's going to be a big fight between the two of them. Bad Sniper and Lanouf, both on screen right now. Let's see who wins this 1v, or will they both decide to back out? Both of the two individuals coming from France. So battle of the countrymen here.
This is a thing, right? This is $1,000 fight right here. For some, you know, it's worth tens of thousands, but this is $1,000 fight right here. Let's see who's gonna win, and Bad Sniper's gonna be the one who gets taken out. And Lanouf secures his way one step closer to earning more money and staying into that top 30 at the very least so far. Well played for him as he finds himself 2 elims already at the Fortilla.
Lanouf says, "What do you think you're doing, boy, pushing me?" Bad Sniper is the one that played with aggression there, ended up getting taken out, ended up costing him as we have a shark chilling, by the way. Shark attack and shark spotted on screen, in case you're wondering. Reason going to take out Arso at the top of your screen. Keep in mind, a couple things that also happened. Godsense Wakey got taken out, so unfortunate for him. I know he's kind of knocking on the door top 30 as well. He's out of this one.
Someone, though, who does not want to go down right now, he's near top 10, is Castery. It's Mr. J who's on the backside. Wonder if he is going to splash. Yeah, he is.
And now he actually is back and has the heal advantage. This could be lethal, though. He has a couple minis to his name still as well in case he gets tagged again. It's a big 1v1. This is a money 1v1 and box fight here. You've done a million box fights in your career, Castery, but I don't know how many box fights you've done for a couple $1,000s here. This could make the difference. Castery versus Mr. J. It looks like for now, things are pretty even. There you go.
Castery is insane. Like I said.
Yeah, that's exactly right. One thing I will say is kind of unfortunate for Castery is top 12, the threshold going into this game was 205. Top 10 was 221. So Castery's quite a bit behind that. He did not have a good game number 7. So he'll have to have a great game number 8 if he wants to break into that top 10 mold.
We've seen that happen over and over, especially with players like Anas, who had such a ridiculous swing in points earlier today. Even players like Teak now, who have that 50-plus point lead, I believe. Sebi, though, who was shut down in the last game, is forced to kind of back up here. Here's Doko looking to jump into the mix just a bit. He does have those thinkers that can flush a player out of a box, and Doko's trying to phase his way right through the top. Sebi's going to open up the door, though. Opens up the trap hole here to try to see if he can let him into the base. No, Doko's going to come on down. In comes the edits. In comes the shots. This is not looking too good for Sebi. He's going to have to splash here, but the player's in the box. Oh, no. Doko gets hit, though, and all the shots are going to connect when Sebi needed it most. He's going to look to fully complete it. Can he get it? Yes, he is. Not before the third part lands a couple extra shots, so Sebi barely.
And guess
another
what? It's
body
Tomzy.
shot.
Yeah, he's another one. It's Tomzy right next to Benji. So can it be Tomzy again? The battle of the not-so-united kingdom with Benji from England and, of course, Tomzy from Wales. We'll see what happens. Meanwhile, Resin's getting himself in a box fight. He needs to be scary. He needs to be scared here as he gets himself stuck in a one-on-one. But he comes out on top again. Reason with 5 eliminations, and he's not done yet. Unfortunate showing for him, but we'll keep an eye out. Meanwhile, he's going to get tagged up quite a bit. We're going to keep an eye on our top 10 players, though. Of course, if you see the names Kami, Medine, Mr. Savage, Teak, Anas, Toos, Benji Fishy, you better keep an eye out, as that might make a difference. Mongrel, though, going to have his way in this 1v1. That really won't affect the scoreboard too much.
Yeah, definitely won't. Not too much, at least. The player he took out was Larry there, who's not doing too hot in the competition, but still.
He just needs to make it to late game here. Again, it's his tournament to lose right now. He has a significant advantage in the form of 70 points over Mr. Savage. If he can just get placement points, he is your DreamHack Open featuring Fortnite champion. Can he do it?
And he's fighting back. He doesn't have to, but he really is. He's putting up some dominant or dominant, you know, pressure out there. He's firing that SMGs, opening up edits.
And Snazy, all with 286 points. Deceptos right behind with 283. 4 players are separated by 3 points. 3 of them separated by 0 points at the same 286 mark.
My God.
Any of those players can sneak into a top 2 here.
So this is going to come down to the wire here. Placements, elims, everything. Teak still alive, though. You can see him moving around right here. He's just on the outside of the base of Toos. Toos has been on a pretty good rampage today. He's in top 20, if I'm not mistaken here. Looks like Toos is getting a little proactive on the builds there, as Mr. Savage is also getting into a bit of a fight as well. But no, never mind.
I love this view. Picture in picture here. We got number 1 and number 2. Teak at the bottom right, Mr. Savage at the top right on screen. Savage in a decent position. Teak scared for his life. But the person that's above him is getting third party. Not anymore, though. Here comes a fight. This could spell danger, but guess what? The third party's there. He connects for 1, hits him for whites, but needs to be careful for the third party. This could be absolutely dangerous. Drops a crash pad, I think, but misses it. Or
he's just doing whatever. He's doing whatever he had to do to not engage into that, to not fully commit. There was a play that landed right on him. He does get the white tags. Lucky for him. That was nearly an elim that converted for him. But yes, he's going to go in now for the opponent here. He gets the extra mats, and now he's going to be able to recycle this pad here. He picks up the bandage as well, which might come in handy a little later. But all right, he does manage to stay alive. In first place, remember, now placement points being divvied out. No, Teak is going to get beamed down to barely on HP. Looks like he had a little bit of a slow glide of blood there. And no, Benji's going to meet him with the pump. Bye-bye, Teak. But he had a 16-point cushion between him and Mr. Savage. Will it be enough?
Wow. Who is it? None other than Benji Fishy, the King Slayer, takes out number 1, opening up a door wide open for Mr. Savage, for Medine, Kami, Snazy, maybe Deceptos to take that first place spot. Of course, a 60-point cushion, as you said. But with Mr. Savage, Kami both still alive, I believe Medine alive, Benji in 10th with 221, you gotta wonder how this is gonna finish.
He needs Mr. Savage to not have a great game, and that's hard to ask considering how phenomenal Savage has been playing today, especially when he makes it this far into the game. Not only that, they're on land, so it's none of that weird kind of, you know, water zones to play with. This is a very fair zone that we're looking at right now. Okay, but with Benji Fishy here.
Yeah, you know what happened is then that watching the replay back, I think Teak tried so hard to land on that crash pad to get a better rotation, got a little bit greedy, and that cost him because Benji was able to get a few AR shots on him before finishing him up with the shotgun, tactical shotgun, to be precise. So that is a costly mistake. Might be an $8,000 costly mistake for Teak. And all he can do is watch, as we now still have Medine alive in this one. We have Kami alive, Mr. Savage on screen as well. What a finish in game number 8 for what has already been a crazy tournament is going to have an even crazier finish.
And I love this fight right here because Mariah needs the elims if he wants to take first place. He wants to snatch it even from Mr. Savage's placement as well. And yes, that's going to be a big one for him right there. Another knock. But now, placement points. Remember, this is Mr. Savage right here. 330 on the point threshold. Savage also needs to start getting cooking. And yes, he is also looking to close the gap here. It's not going to be given away for free, but closer and closer as they approach endgame, it's happening. More placement is being divvied out. Look at Mariah up top, moving, getting in these cones. We've seen it over and over, but again, he does not have any material. Mariah's going to need such a frag right now. He's playing the zone here, trying to wait, and the zone's actually going to favor him. Talk about a gutsy wait out, and it actually works here as Savage finds another elim in the low ground. This is probably looking like the victory lap for Mr. Savage Fallout.
A crazy finish, and let's just set the stage here. A top 3 finish in this game for Mr. Savage should be enough in place point to win it. However, he's going to be put in a pretty bad spot here, stuck in the storm, has to rotate out using those crash pads, has to heal up. Thank goodness he has some floppers, but you got to wonder, can he get taken out here on the rotate? No, someone's right behind him. It's Castery looking to end his day.
He's on peppers though, so he's moving so quick here. He's going to pop another one right now. So this is it. Now that he's got the movement going in his favor, all he has to do is survive at this point and not get taken out. Little by little, he needs a siphon so bad. Mr. Savage, can he do it? Can he find something? He finds Haijo with the big shot right there. And now the decision, does he jump in for the material or not? He's not going to go for it. He's going to continue to just bridge his way in. More points being divvied out.
Mr. Savage is 6 points behind where Teak was to start this game. We don't know how many placement points Teak got, but he may have gotten a few. We will see. Mr. Savage controlling his own fate with a Game 8 performance for the ages. 3 eliminations and counting, as Mr. Savage is right below a few more. Can get a quick peekaboo type of shot as we still have quite a few people, 11 players to close this game out. Castery alive, Benji Fishy in this one as well. The duo, the teammates in Benji and Mr. Savage both alive.
With every player that drops here, Savage gets closer and closer to being a back-to-back DreamHack champion. Will it happen? Here's Nikov on the bottom perspective, though. Still alive. He's so many threats nearby. Artor is the player that's up above him. Here's Castery. A little bit of a karma shot towards Castery. Does find a blue, but it's not going to be enough. Another battle going up atop. Remember, he just wants to get into anything. Only 3 builds left for Mr. Savage here. Pops the last pepper, and now he's jumping in. Benji Fishy versus Mr. Savage. Is he gonna find a shot? And no! He gets taken out! 368! We don't know if that's gonna be enough, but it's so close. It could be 1 point. It could be 1 point shy. It could be 1 over. That is gonna be the story here. Benji with the crash pad now. He has to clutch up. Benji's going to get taken out. Nikov is going to be the one who catches him. And here, Nikov is tearing it up. Another one. It's Artar who falls here. 3 players remain now. Fallout. It's Refsguard on height. And no longer is he in the game. Taston's on low.
Unbelievable. It is Vitality's very own Nikov. Viva la Francais as Nikov ends the day for Benji and a few more. Now, it is Refsguard with 3 mythic items to his name. The gentleman who we interviewed just yesterday versus Taston. Taston, we know, is within the top 11. In 11th place coming into this one. Refsguard does have a shockwave launcher from Kit. He has a charged shotgun as well, and you gotta think he has the game here.
Oh my gosh, here it is.
The limb. Can he connect? Almost there. One more shot, and that's gonna be it. Refsguard is gonna do it. A victory royale to close out game number 8. What a finish. I am biting my fingers in suspense to see.
But there was tons of players here, and all of them are gonna be walking away with some cash and playing Fortnite over the weekend, getting some money. Even if you don't place top 20, that's pretty good. But here are our top 20. As we've been saying, Teak,